Hey, I'm gonna go through that question like you asked. Again, if this doesn't help, just let me know and we can find another way to go over it. But yeah, this question, it's a big question and a lot of people do have problems with it. So I'm really glad that you reached out. I wish more people would, but they're not, but whatever. It's all them. Anyways, so let's go through this. I'm going to draw it out like on a Cartesian plane. You don't have to. I just like doing it. It just helps me see it a little bit better. So ABC has the vertices. A is -2, 1. So I'm just going to estimate too, like this doesn't have to be perfect. So, but again, that's why we have to calculate it, because it's not perfect unless you were using a perfect grid. I'm not going to. So -2 and 1. Okay, roughly there. So there's my A. B is -3 and 4. I guess I need to move that A. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's somewhere up there. And C is -5 and 2. Okay, so again, obviously it's not perfect, but at least it gives us an idea of where our answer should be. So the question says, show that the median from vertex A, so that means the median of vertex A is a line that would go from A right to the middle of BC. Okay? Oops. So A and then right exactly in the middle. So that's what that means. So we, right here, we see it as 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, 1, 2, 3 and a bit. So -4, 3. I don't know. Again, it looks like it's in that area. We don't know exactly. So that's why we can't say, the answer is -4 and -3 point something. I need an exact answer. So that's what that means. And then is the perpendicular bisector. What on earth does that mean? That's a big word. The bisector means, again, it's right in the middle of BC. And these are perpendicular. What does perpendicular mean? The slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. Okay? So that means, because we need to find the midpoint, we need to calculate the midpoint. Let's go back here. So this means we have to calculate the midpoint. Sorry about my messy writing. Midpoint of BC. And then here, that means we have to calculate the slopes of BC, and then A, and let's call the new point D. Okay? So we have to see what the midpoint is, and then we have to calculate the slopes of, I'll do it in yellow, this line and this line, to see if they are negative reciprocals of each other, and if they're not, then it's not a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so it's a big question, really good question, lots to it. So it's a nice teacher question, but I'm sure it's not a nice student question. So let's get started. So we have to do the midpoint of BC. Okay, so midpoint of BC, that's x2 plus x1 over 2. I think you can do x1 plus x2. I don't know why. I think slope, I always do x2 first. Comma, y2 plus y1. Let's keep it the same. So B and C, so it's 2 plus 4. You can do 4 plus 2 again. As I said, it's going to be the same thing. Oh, I was doing the x's. The y's, sorry. xy. Okay. -5 plus -3 over 2. And then we've got 2 plus 4. Okay. Negative 5 plus negative 3 is negative 8. 2 plus 4 is 6. That means my midpoint is negative 4, 3. So that's very similar to what I said earlier, because I said 3 and a bit. Well, it happens to be exactly 3, right? So that's good. That's good because now, because I drew it, I know I'm in the right area. So there's one thing done. Now what I have to do is find the slope of both those lines. So I'm gonna erase this just because I want that space. Come on, go away. Okay, so first I'm gonna do the slope of BC. So BC, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I put my numbers in right. So this time order does matter. 2 minus 4. Minus 3. Negative 2, that's going to be a plus now. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2, so that gives me a slope of 1. Okay, so BC, its slope is 1, so up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So that means we hope that the slope for AD is negative 1. So again, I'm not going to write down the slope equation this time. So y2, this is negative 4, 3. So 3 minus 1 over negative 4 minus negative 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. This is plus. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2, which is negative 1. It does say show that, so we know it's already actually going to happen, but now it's proof. So again, I hope this helps. Please let me know if